Okay, so we're going to run through the example on using the ratios and how using both these three ratios and where we get the information from. Okay, so I'm going to use the 2012. So we'll start with ratios too. So gross profit, and over here, so I'm going to do the calculation over here, put the information on these cells here. Okay, so let's move this out of the way. Okay, so let's do this. So press gross profit from 2012. I'm going to go to the income statement and grab my gross profit. There it is, 807,500. Going to get the net sales. So net sales is your sales normally minus your sales returns. Since we don't have any sales returns, it's just going to be the sales by itself. So these are the two bits of information. So what we're going to do, we're going to divide them. So 807,500 divided by 1,079,500. So it'll come up with a percentage. Formatted this cell as a percentage, but if yours isn't, up the top there should be a little percent symbol. You can just click on that and it will, it should work out. Next one, net profit ratio. If I go to net profit and 481,444 and the net sales, we're going to divide that by the net sales. So I'm going to go back to the income statement and go grab that 1 million figure again. I'm going to divide them together. Okay, so remember your net sales is your sales minus your sales returns. Since we don't have that, we only have the sales, we'll just use that information. Okay, final one, net profit, and this is the one normal net profit. If we go find that, 481,440, and average owner's equity. So that average owner's equity is our, if I go back, I need to get the information from my balance sheet for this one. Just need to move these counter out of the way. So our balance sheet. So down the bottom, we've got our capital. This is the opening from the start of the financial year. Okay, oops, go back up to my formulas. And I'm going to divide that by, I'll write that on the screen in a moment, divide that by the final figure at the end of that financial year. After I've added my net profit and taken off my drawings, I need to add both those together. Whoops. So I'll just sort that out. Now, and once I've divided them together, then I'm going to divide them by 2 because it's an average. When you're finding an average, you need to add them together. Don't know why I was dividing them. It's better. So it comes up with a figure like this. So I'll write this formula on the screen. So we have our, I'm trying to get there. So our average owner's equity is the opening, which is 808.35. Let me draw on the screen. 208.035. Oh, sorry, 350. Get that right. I'm going to add it to the closing, which was 1,255,790. Double check that. 255,790. Oops. 5,790. So that's the opening and that's the closing. So that was what it was on the 1st of the 7th, 1st of July, and this is what it was on the 30th of June. We divide that by 2, and we'll come up with this figure here. So it's an average between them. So after we've done that, we then come up with the final figure, which equals 46%. Okay, so in order to compare these and interpret and analyse these, we need to then look at how these are used. So if these ones are completed from 2012 and 2011, so you've got the working and the result there. So you can see, so we need to actually compare them together. And in the next video, we'll discuss how do we analyse these and what assumptions and what recommendations we can make to improve this ratio.